this rainy day, there is some other leaks from OP11, and we would like to talk about it. They reveal some common, they reveal some super rares, which is very exciting. As you can see now that in our latest video about the leaks, we have 6 leaders, which is confirmed to be in the OP11. 1 monocolor and 4 2 colors. We have Kobe, we have Nami, we have Shirahoshi, we have Luffy, we have Katakuri as purple, and Jinbei. And Kobe will be using a new sword arch type, and Shirahoshi will be using a Sea King's new also parts arch type, and Jinbei will continue using the Fishman, which have been not updated since OP03, I think. Yeah, but yeah, ABO. The first one here is the Neptune. This is for Shirahoshi 57k. This is a rare card, Merfolk Fishman Island. So this is not a Sea King's, so you cannot play this with the ability of Shirahoshi. But it have unplayability if your leader is Shirahoshi. So this is a very specific card. You may turn the top of your life card face up, draw 2 cards, and discard 1 card. So this is quite decent. It's not a very OP card, but I think it's very good. It's like Queen blocker, but it's 7,000 with no blocker instead. So you just reveal your life, and then you draw 2 cards and discard 1 card from your hand. So 7,000. I think it's a good addition. Maybe you will bring 1, 2, maybe 3 of this card in your deck. The second one is the new 10-drop Big Mom. The new 10-drop Charlotte Lin 12k. If your leader has the Big Mom Pirates, this card gains rush. So if you use this in category, this is a guaranteed rush. But you know what? If you use this in pudding, yellow purple, you will get an 8 10-drop Big Mom. 4 which give you life and trash opponent's life, the yellow Big Mom, and 4 of this. So your maybe purple yellow pudding is quite nice in OP11. You can try it. But I think this is a very good card. It's rare, it's not super rare, so it's not supposed to be very hard to find. And it has a secondary ability. If your opponent's attack once per turn, you can -5 down and declare 1 cost. Reveal the top card of your opponent's deck. If the reveal card has the same cost as what you declared, your leaders will gain 2k until the end of the turn. So it's basically your leader becomes 7k, and if you play this card in Katakuri deck, the new Katakuri, which guarantees you to be able to look at your opponent's top deck every turn, then you will get this ability as a guaranteed ability. However, -5 down, maybe I think it's going to be too much, because next turn you will get what? You get like 5 plus 2, you get 7, and yeah, I think it's nice to have the rush. It's very good because of its rush alone. And maybe the second ability will be used in a very critical time. Maybe in pudding, it's nice because like pudding is very fragile. It only have 4 life, and it have like minimal defense. So it could be nice. In Katakuri, it could also be nice because Katakuri is 5 life. But I don't see that we will use this ability often. Maybe in very critical times, because -5 down is not an easy cost, I think. But you have 10 cost 12 with rush is very good, and you can have 8 of these big mums in the yellow purple pudding. So I think I'm gonna try yellow purple pudding after this. Next we have this Nami. This is, look at it. Look at this Nami. This is a very beautiful art. This is a very different art than our usual manga art or anime art, but different in a very beautiful way. I think look at this Nami, is very beautiful, and not just it's a beautiful card, the ability is very useful too. First of all, this is the blue version of Queen blocker. I think all color get the 5 cost 6,000 blocker with draw now. We have Lao Black from EBO2, we have Queen from the past ST, and we got Relic from OP9, the red 5-6k blocker with draw ability, and now we have the blue. And of all of this card, this is the first super rare. We have the Sanji from the best. Why? Because first, the condition for the ability to work is quite easy. You just need multicolored leader. That's it. No discarding, no down minusing, no life 2 or less like the Sanjis, no opponent's card power like the Rayleigh. So this is a guaranteed ability to be activated if you use the Nami blue yellow, or if you use any blue, any multicolor deck, I mean. And it doesn't need to be a straw hat leaders, which is very good. I think this is one of the card that you will happy if you get multiple. It's a good staple. You need, maybe you need 8, you need more than one, you need more than one playset. I mean, like every blue deck could use these utility cards. And it's not draw 2 minus 1, it's draw 3 minus 1. This is ridiculously good. You have a lot of choice, and you can discard 2. Let me put you aside. It's gonna be lit, it's gonna be a very good card, it's gonna be a chase card. The alternate art of this card will be very expensive. I bet that. You can check when it's released, and you can come back to this video and tell me that it's really high in price. It's Nami, it's useful, and it's a blue. Blue is quite good color. And the next we got this Sanji. This is also, is this the same art? No. But this Sanji have the pudding behind. It's similar with the flagship rare pudding, which have the Sanji at the back. This super rare is Sanji with the pudding at the back. Look at this cute pudding. I mean, look at her face. It's very cute. Yeah, and this is also a very good card in blue. First of all, this is 6 cost 7,000 and Straw Hat, which is easily searchable because it's a Straw Hat crew. If it's KO, you can look at the top 5 cards from your deck and play up to 1 character with the Straw Hat, which is a lot Straw Hat character with 5 cost or less. It doesn't have to be blue, it doesn't have to be yellow, any 5 cost or less Straw Hat. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. So what's very good about this is, first, you take the cards from the top of your deck, so you don't lose any hand. You can play this Nami. So when your Sanji is KO, you can just search for this Nami, you play this Nami, you get the blocker, you get 3 cards and draw 2 cards. Or, since you have the blue-yellow Nami leader, you can, when this Sanji is KO'd, you can play the 5 cost Egghead Nami to KO one of your opponent 5 cost or less. So this is a very good blue card, and yeah, because it's Straw Hat Crew, it's easily searchable, and I think this is gonna be one of the, I think both the super rares from the blue card is gonna be very good. Blue Straw Hat is coming very strong, guys. And you see, this is not the only ability. It has an own play ability to return 1 card with an original power of 5,000 or less to the owner's hand. So, let me tell you this. 6 cost with 7,000, even with just this on play effect, is already very good. Even if you have only an on play effect. But they make it better with the on KO effect. So that's very versatile. You can play this to stall your opponent's 5,000 or less, return it to the hand, and you can attack next turn. If this card is KO'd by effect, you can just put out another Straw Hat. And yeah, that's it. It's a very good card. If you have, if in the future you have any other Straw Hat multicolor, then the possibility is endless. So this is just like Nami. This Sanji is one of the cards that you might want to keep because I think it will increase in prices as the time goes by. You can imagine you have the blue-purple Luffy leader in the set, and this card, if you KO this, because you can play any Straw Hat crew, even you can play another Sanji. So that means you can play, if the conditions are met, you can play the purple Sanji blocker with 6,000 power, or you can play Sanji and Pudding from the EBO2 with his 5-7k and you get another Dawn. So the possibility of this card is very good. Straw Hat is there's just a lot of Straw Hat cards out there, and you can make any combination with this card. 5 cost is a very, very nice maximum cost to be able to play. So 2 of these blue cards, amazing. Blue gonna be a very good deck. The next we have the super rare from the grid. This is the Jinbei Oyabun. 6 cost, 8,000 power. Fishman Island, Sun Pirates. On play, if your leader has the Fishman or Merfolk type, so this can be used, I think, in Shirahoshi too, other than your Jinbei leader, or you can use this in Arlong too. Rest up to one of your opponent's character with cost 5 or less. Classic green cards. Play and you rest 1. But the second ability is what I think very good. Once per turn, up to one of your Fishman or Merfolk can attack characters the same turn they are played. So it's like semi-rush. You can attack but characters. So you play this Jinbei on your 3rd turn, you get 8k leader, 8k bodies, and you rest something and you can attack it. But the second ability is not on play, so it's once per turn. So the next turn, if your Jinbei survives this turn, you can play any other card and that card can attack any other active character, any other rested characters on your opponent's field. So this Jinbe is like all your Merfolk or Fishman becomes rageful and can attack. So this is a very good card. 6k, 6 cost, 8k is already a good card. With this 2 ability, it's very versatile. And maybe it's not gonna be as valuable as the 2 blue cards I mentioned earlier, but this is gonna be very good if you want to play the green deck. Next we have this new super rares, new sword, navy super rare, Peacock. I think this is one of those sword that goes with Kobe to the Blackbird Island, I think. Yeah, it's a super rare, 1 cost 0 power. It's a searcher. You can refill up to 1 navy card other than Peacock and add it to your hand. So you can search for navy, but it's red because you have Kobe red and black. Then press the rest at the bottom. And you have another ability to trash this character and give up to one of your characters plus 1000. So maybe that's why this is super rare. You can search like it's every rare can do. Plus you can have second ability to plus 1k one of your characters for the turn. So is it good? And I don't think this is gonna be a very excellent, like very OP card, but this gonna make a lot of combo interesting. Any cards with this simple look ability, usually they have some interesting combo and they can be very powerful is put in the right combos. And yeah, that's the first red, and we got 2 secret rares revealed. The first one is Kobe, of course. This is it's gonna be Katakuri and Luffy gonna be the secret rare, but no, Bandai just decided no, we're gonna make Luffy and Kobe. Yeah, it's the Fist of Godspeed. The name of the pack is gonna be Luffy and this Kobe. This Kobe is black, 8 cost 9k power, navy on sword, so you can search with your navy searcher or sword searcher. On play, up to one of your characters can attack one of your opponent's active character this turn. So this Kobe can choose itself, right? Because it's one of your characters, any character, so you can choose yourself. So he himself can attack one of your opponent's active character this turn, except that he doesn't have rush, of course. So in theory, if you can give this Kobe rush, he can use it on himself, but if not, you can use it on your other cards. Your black card is now able to attack your opponent's active character this turn. But it has second ability. When attacking, you may return 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your deck. So you just put back cards from your trash, and your leader get up to 1000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. Your leader or your character. So you return 2 cards, and your leader or your characters can get a K. So you can make this Kobe 10k, you can make your leader 6k, or you can make any other cards plus 1k when attacking. So is it good? Well, the second ability is average, if not good. The first ability is quite nice. You can see quite nice, not the best because because he doesn't have rush, of course. But it's good because Secret Rare is usually a card that is quite universal. You can use both of these effects in any black decks if you want. Even and the second secret there, like this is awesome. This is the icon of the pack. You can see how awesome the art is. And if you see the gear second from the EBO2 with all of its, if you see it from real life with all of its foiling, all of its texture, then you know that this card will be amazing. Look at the perspective view of the art. It's very amazing art. It's 8 cost 8000 blue Straw Hat Pirates. So this is like one of those super powerful blue cards from Straw Hat. We have 7 drop Luffy from OP02, but now we have 8 drop 8000 blue character with rush. So you don't see rush on blue character very much. This is one of those blue character with rush. Imagine your blue control deck suddenly have rush. That is already a very powerful. You can compare this with the Hodi. Yeah, the Hodi, where you have a green deck with control ability, but suddenly you have 7 drop rush 8000. It's very powerful. And this is similar with that. You have your blue all control things, you control your opponent's board, you put them to the bottom of the deck, you return to the hand, and suddenly on your 8 drop you put this Monkey D. Luffy and it's a rush character. It's gonna make blue rise. Maybe they really want to put blue on the top again. But this is the different blue from the Doflamingo. Like Doflamingo's blue but like red gameplay. This is gonna be the real blue gameplay, because the second ability is a real blue card. When attacking, so you see, when attacking, once again, there's no on play. This is one of those cards that will crush Blackbird, I think. When attacking, you may discard one card from your hand. Return up to one character with a cost of 4 or less to the owner's hand. So when you attack, you can return any blocker with 4 or less cost. You can return Borsalino to the hand. You can return mostly all of the blocker. There's just not really much blocker with more than 4 cost. So you can remove one of those blocker and just go with the Thrush. Or you can just return the, like, what is the 4 cost threat? Like you have Jesus Burgess, you can just return it to the hand so it cannot attack. Next time when they summon it, you attack again and you just bounce it back to the hand. You can, it's just very good. And because this is a blue card, if you use this in a blue and black deck, remember this doesn't have any limitations. So if you use this in Usopp deck, for example, you can decrease your opponent's cost with cards like Ice Age, and then you suddenly have 8 cost plus 1, of course, it's 9 cost, 8,000. When attacking, return 1, 9 cost or lower to the hand. So this is one of those cards that's gonna be very good, very universal, of course. And it has another ability I forgot to mention, to give one of your rested dawn to your leader or character. Maybe because the Nami have dawn requirements. Let's see the Nami leader here. Nami have 1 dawn requirements. You may trace 1 card from your hand, give this leader plus 2k. So if you use this leader, this Nami leader with this Luffy secret rare, then you will get Rush, you will return 1 to the hand, and on the next turn, you will get 2k power for your Nami leader. So that is a very good card to have. If you play the blue-purple Luffy on your 6th dawn, the next turn you can play this, you can bounce 1 back and attack the character to control the board, and the next turn your blue-purple Luffy leader ability will activate. So I think this is gonna be one of those very useful secret rares. This is gonna be more valuable than the Kobe, I think. And you might need to save some of this card, because we have Luffy, a very great leader next pack, and we have also Nami, which could potentially be one of those great leaders too. So you have 2 great leaders with blue Straw Hat that will mostly be using this card. So I think this reveal is very good. What do you think about the OP11? Are you excited or no? Leave us some comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. See you on the next game.